They want to take you to Fort Myers, Florida. What we're looking at is a CNN drone live shot, and we're going to show you some of what we've been seeing just as we've been able to kind of get up above the area to look. Just look at the devastation that you're seeing right there. I mean, you've got debris everywhere, water and water and more water, roofs peeled off indiscriminately. And we're also seeing, as you get closer to as you can see the shoreline to your right, you can see there are just boats have been thrown all over the place. Just look at the trees torn apart as this drone continues on through, really showing just some of the devastation that has been described to us over and over again of the hit that Fort Myers has taken. We know that so many rescues have been required. We were just talking to the Coast Guard and that they've been doing air and water rescues, people needing to be rescued from their rooftops, from what they've been dealing with. And you can see, and you just hope that so many of these families got out, got to safer ground, got to higher ground, of course, as this storm was barreling through. Those streets still covered with water. You saw another image, another shot that the drone had just a moment ago of boats capsized, thrown about, looking more like toys than hundreds of thousands of dollars of beautiful boats. Piers just torn apart. This is just another image of what unfortunately will be many that will be coming in as lights coming up, communications are more established, and we're getting a better image of what exactly we're looking at in Southwest Florida and throughout the state, even further inland now, as we are learning. Joining me now is Corey Adamski. He's the Deputy Chief of Operations for Naples Fire and Rescue. Thank you so much for coming on. I mean, at a certain point, I know that you all couldn't get your vehicles out or some of your equipment out yesterday. Are you able now to get out and about and conduct rescues?
Yes, we've been out and about through most of the city. We have a couple of areas that are still inaccessible due to large trees or debris down, but we actually have our personnel as well as private contractors and then our utilities and community services department with heavy machinery working on getting access to all those areas of the city.
Oh, thank goodness for that. What are the calls that are coming in?
You know, we get a wide variety. We're getting people reporting power lines down, people reporting water leaks, gas leaks, any other utility issues. And then we're getting calls for welfare checks, people that haven't heard from family members. Unfortunately, cell phone reception is pretty spotty right now. We're getting regular medical calls that we anticipate every day. So it's a good mix of everything.
Well, and I'm sure people are very thankful to see you coming to help and check on them. We had video, we've seen video that was posted of your firehouse also kind of inundated with water at one point. What happened? How fast did that surge come in?
Sure. So we were actually running calls as the storm moved in for our public. We were running calls for vehicles that were stuck in low-lying areas. We were running calls for medical calls or anything like that. And we actually left the station for a call about 20 minutes prior to water moving in really quickly. We got dispatched to another call, pulled out, and we realized, oh, we're going to flood the truck if we do try to pull out of the station. So we made a decision, back the truck back into the station, close doors, and hopefully shelter it in place and prevent it from certain flooding. The station is designed for wet flooding. The bay areas are a little bit lower than the FEMA floodplain just because of being able to get in and out. The actual station itself stayed dry. But then we ended up with about 3.5 feet of water inside of the bay of our station.
I spoke with the mayor of Naples earlier this hour, and the way she described it is that she's never seen anything like this. And what Naples is going to be looking at is catastrophic and devastating. How would you describe it? I mean, you guys are out seeing this firsthand as you're trying to check on people and help people.
It's certainly different than any other storm that anybody that's working here now has seen. We had Irma 5 years ago, and it was very different from this storm. We haven't seen a storm surge in water like this ever, really, that we know of. So we're working with a lot of equipment to try and get roads open. A lot of debris, vehicles were thrown onto the road, boats were thrown onto roads. So we're making a good effort getting everybody back accessible to the city and getting our crews able to respond to every part of the city. It's definitely going to change some things moving forward as we move past this storm and into the future.
Absolutely. Well, Corey Adamski with Naples Fire and Rescue, thank you so much for what you're doing and being able to get out there and help everyone. And thank you so much for jumping on. Really appreciate it.
CNN's Randy Kay has been touring the devastation all morning, and she is there live for us. Randy, what are you seeing?
Hi there, John. We are in downtown Fort Myers. We spent a little time this morning in North Fort Myers, but this is downtown. These are the streets that were completely flooded yesterday. And here's what we found. This is a piece of seawall. Just look at the size of this. We are a few blocks off the water. So that's how far this traveled, and those pieces back there traveled in the water. And you can imagine the force that it would have taken for this kind of piece of stone to move. And if you just look at downtown Fort Myers here, there's metal that's been strewn around. There's more pieces of concrete as we were driving through. None of the stoplights are working. There's stop signs that are down. Here's just more debris. This is going to take quite some time. All the way over here now, another giant piece of seawall. Trees down all over downtown. It is such a mess here. And also on the way, we had to cross a bridge, and there was I don't know, half a dozen, maybe a dozen boats that had also been lost in the storm. They were stacked, just piled right on top of each other. But we also spent a little bit of time in North Fort Myers, as I said, John. We were in this coastal community, and they were completely flooded by the Caloosahatchee River. And the pictures there, the people that we spoke with one woman, John, an 85-year-old woman, who said it just took seconds for the water to come up to shoulder height. She was tossed around with the furniture in her own home. It was being flooded, so moved all around, threw her up against the wall. She was taken to the hospital by a neighbor, and it was really all about neighbors helping neighbors. The fire teams were there this morning. That's good. They were doing some search and rescue this morning. No fatalities, at least as of now in that community. But it really is about neighbors helping neighbors, and now they have to figure out, John, what to do. What do you do in a city like this? You have to put it back together. But more importantly, these people who have lost their homes, they have to figure out how to dig out, dry out, and what their next steps are, John.
And Randy, to that point, you mentioned you're in a city center now, the city center, more of a business district. You are in a residential area today. We will have throughout the hour all of these stunning statistics about, once in a 1,000-year flooding, the swath and the depth of this storm, how much water was dumped on Florida. You have done this for years. You have a considerable experience just from your own eyes and walking through these communities. In terms of the punch southwestern Florida has taken, describe it.
It's a severe punch. It's a knockout, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a lot of people that we spoke with that have never, ever seen a storm like this. We were outside on the backside of it last night. I've never, ever experienced a storm like this, having lived in Florida for years now and covered hurricanes. But many of these people who we spoke with this morning, they have lived here for years and they've never seen anything like it. They were talking about a wall of water coming through, breaking through their windows, breaking their doors down. They were screaming, and many of them were running for their lives, trying to get out of there. They left their pets at home. They were coming back to get them this morning. It is a real. It was a real force. It was a real violent storm that came through. It's nice to see. I mean, downtown Fort Myers at least is coming alive. There's a lot of people out. There's even a pizza place open. Floridians are very resilient. They've lived through this before, but this certainly was one of the biggest ones I've ever seen, and many others have ever seen, John.
That is part of the heartwarming part on the day after, when people come together and try to help each other, including opening up a business so that people can eat as they go about it. Randy Kay on the ground for us in Fort Myers. Randy, thank you.